I was setting up a laptop that I bought because I need it for a class, and during the setup instructions, everything was fine until it asked me to pay $12 a month for a monthly subscription to use the laptop. I declined, and then it kept asking me, do you want to subscribe? Do you want to subscribe? Are you sure you don't want this? Why is it that when I buy a product, I have to subscribe to use it? What's the point of me buying it? I might as well have just rented it from HP for a year, for a few months, and then when I'm done with it, give it back. What's the point of selling something to someone if they're not even going to be able to own it? It defeats the purpose of ownership. I wanted to tell that quick little introduction because I recently have bought a laptop and I've had these thoughts for a while that why is it that everything, I mean everything, is a subscription service? I really don't understand. Entertainment is a subscription service. Housing is a subscription service. I'm surprised that breathing isn't a subscription service. I don't even want to give anyone ideas because they're going to try to come up with that. I am subscribed to a lot of things, or at least, well, somewhat. I know I have a Costco membership, Disney Plus. I have a lot of streaming services, I'm not gonna lie. I do have a lot of streaming services and Spotify and all these things. And at what point does it end? Like when does it, at what point am I tapped out? Because at first it's like you're told, oh my gosh, streaming is the future. This is gonna be so great. You're gonna have so many things access to your fingertips. And then Netflix restricts you so much, where you have to be within the same Wi-Fi, they keep increasing the prices, and the content isn't getting any better. It's repetitive. Did anybody watch Amelia Perez? That was a terrible movie. But hey, subscriptions are the future. Because at the end of the day, we're all beholden to these shareholders, man. We're all beholden to these Fortune 500 large corporations. These are our overlords, as you could say. And I think that because they constantly want to make a profit, they constantly want to increase prices, they constantly want to do this, everything has to be a subscription, which to me doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Because at the end of the day, as the end consumer, the one who's subscribing to these things, I get frustrated. I don't get the urge of, oh, I need to subscribe more, oh, I need this, oh, I need that. Why is it that when I'm buying a laptop, I can't even use it to its full capabilities because I didn't pay 12 bucks a month to use a laptop? And mind you, I just have to run some simple programs on it. That's what's so frustrating about all of this, is that I am a-okay buying quality products because I've spent like nearly $600 on this laptop just so that I could run some programs, and it doesn't even do that. What value proposition do you want me to continue to get your subscription service? I'm sorry, HP, I'm not gonna buy that. Now, a lot of what I'm talking about has to do with Louis Rossman's right to repair. If I figure out how to edit, I will try to link his videos down in the description, and I'll also try to link his videos in this video itself. I'll try to link Louis Rossman. Now, this has to do a lot with the right to repair, which is buying what you own. Because the fact that everything is a subscription, it just means less ownership. And this goes deeper than just technology services. Because you see this with housing, you see this with insurance, you see this just creep in every little thing. Even your car they want you to have a subscription service. I was reading an article about BMW, about how they want you to pay for heated seats. Now what I'm saying is not original, I'm not the first person to relay this. I'll try to find links in the description for my sources, so please fact check me, and I'm sorry, I'm not here to spread any misinformation. I just don't understand this, because at the end of the day, if everything is a subscription, then what are you even making? This isn't a big part of capitalism, whatever you want to do, call it the free market, is competition. But by trying to be a monopoly and then just get rid of people's agency, all you're doing is making a frustrated consumer. And if I were selling products and I want you to continue buying my products, just frustrating me doesn't help me at all. Because I'm gonna be honest now, I just feel now like I'm just leasing everything. I just lease this laptop. I don't feel like I own it. I don't feel like I can fully enjoy it because it's not mine. I'm just waiting for the next subscription, waiting for the next thing, waiting for this. And I believe that this is kind of what our economy is going to really be a big part of. Even YouTube's a perfect example. If you don't have YouTube Premium, try using YouTube unless you're using an ad blocker, which is a whole topic for another thing. But try even using YouTube without them advertising, get YouTube Premium, get YouTube Premium, get YouTube Premium. And this constant consumption, eventually people have their limits, because while consumption is important, you know, for the economy and all these things, it's not everything. People will eventually say enough is enough and get fed up with this. I know people that have canceled their Netflix subscriptions. I know people that just pirate things, because at some point it does get ridiculous. The fact that now I have all these subscriptions, and not only do I have subscriptions, when I buy these products, I have to buy insurance on them, and the insurance, they don't even like the claims. Tell me why I have to pay $2, I pay like $3 a month for my Apple Watch, or is it $3 a month for my Apple? Either or, I forget how much, but I know I have to pay also on top of Apple Watch, I have to pay Apple for storage, because my phone, even though it has 256 gigabytes of storage, I still have so many. Maybe that's a personal problem. But still, the fact that I'm not able to just buy an external hard drive or just deal with it in a different way, but I have to do a subscription service. It just doesn't, it's like, it's so frustrating. Because for me, I'm not really looking forward to getting these new products. I'm not looking forward for this, oh, look at this brand new technology. Because I know eventually, somewhere along the line, some executive is gonna have the bright idea, hey, why don't we make this a subscription service? We could just rake in the cash flows. We can show our investors, get ourselves big bonuses, and then we could all be chilling in the Bahamas. That's like the thought process that these companies have. Because this doesn't even benefit the average person. It doesn't benefit the average employee at this. This only benefits some executive. It just doesn't make any sense as the end consumer, because, you know, it's just not helpful. I think that there was this lady, man, this video is going all over the place, and I'm gonna try to rein it in so that it doesn't go on forever. Lina Khan, the FTC, the Fair Trade, I forget what the FTC stands for, but she was the person appointed under Biden. She definitely was trying to break up this consolidation. She was trying to make sure that these big companies don't just run amok. And I think that we're gonna see more of this. I think we're gonna see more of this attitude of, oh, well, you know, as long as it's profitable, as long as it brings value, it's a-okay. Until people say enough is enough and actually start pushing back against this, I don't see any difference. Because for me, I'm definitely going to be very weary of all these products. I don't know what options I have, because that's also another problem, is what options do I have? Because I can't really, there's not really, I mean, maybe there's other options, but the problem is the things that are the most integrated and the things that offer the most things are these people that have advertisements on their products, or the things that just try to sell you something constantly. So you kind of are in this thing where you have this lack of agency, but I definitely just don't get I know what the end goal is just to make us a permanent consumer or permanent subscription, and then just get even though there eventually is a limitation to how many people subscribe. Like, there's a limit to the people on the planet Earth. You can't just sell infinitely. There isn't, like, unless you got access to the money printer, there's a limit to how much money you can make. But I just was so frustrated that the fact that I can't even fully access my own laptop. And I guarantee you there's a whole lot of other things that I'm not even aware of, but since I don't really have a lot of consumer products, I wouldn't know. I guarantee you my refrigerator, I guarantee you, I'm surprised dishwasher, anything. Any electronic or any appliance, anything from housing to, I'm surprised, like, it's just, everything has a subscription and people have this mentality. And I just think that it's just not helpful for the end consumer at the end of the day. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. We'll be back on Wednesday for more. My socials will be linked down below and at the end. Thank you so much for watching.